Hey guys, it's your own boy, the one and only Great Dane, back with day 838, and we have 6 more star jumps, so let's see what we have. Starting with the super rare of 50 power points, onto a rare of 25 power points, rare of 50 coins, super rare of 100 coins, super rare of 50 power points, and a super rare of 100 coins, so pretty decent opening overall. We have the daily streak, day 247 with the Fortune Live Laugh Brawl and 100 coins, also pretty good. If we jump in the mode selection for today, we have Token Run Reverse Crossing again, but this time we have Angry Robo and the Energy Drink modifier, so again I played through this one with Gray this time. Ended up taking 2 losses at first because I had Edgar on my team and they weren't good. But after that, I ended up getting Shade, and so that was a pretty good teammate. So yeah, again, what's unfortunate about this one specifically is, again, besides the Angry Robo spawning on your side can be pretty unfortunate, but it's the same deal with the energy drink spawning on the enemy side instead of your side. It all seems to be completely random, so you can kind of get unlucky with this one. Again, I really can't recommend too much towards skill on this one, because unless you're playing Gray and you can teleport right onto the energy drink, or you already happen to be on the enemy side, there's really just not a lot you can do. If you see the opponents have the energy drink, you can try and avoid them, but obviously if you're trying to protect your what would you even call it, token vaults, right? Because you can block the tokens. If you're standing in the way of a opponent with an energy drink, you're probably going to get steamrolled anyway, so I guess it's best to just try and avoid them usually. We have Wipeout Quad Damage, Brawl Hockey Super Center, Brawl Ball 5v5 Siberian Standoff, and Brawl Arena Mirage Arena. But again, really nothing too crazy going on besides the new modifier on Token Run. Again, about 2 days left on ranked, and I've been very close again to making it to Masters, but every single time I'm like a few wins away. I'll just get a wave of matches with bad randoms, essentially, right? Again, I don't even want to say they're bad inherently, but sometimes they'll just make questionable plays right when it matters the most, and then again, there's just not a lot you can do if you play with randoms. You just have to keep trying, unfortunately. I will say something interesting that happens. Apparently I got a match with Zoulan, and I think it was the actual Zoulan, like not one of the people faking trying to be, you know, one of, like we have I'll say a fake Tri-Bray in our club. But again, I think that's more just they're using the name to be a fan. It's not like they're claiming to be Tri-Bray or something, but I wonder if I can scroll back far enough. I took a picture. Again, you guys can see some of the wacky matches here, and even just scrolling through you can see that, again, I'll be in Legendary 3, but I'll constantly be getting matched with Legendary 2 and 1 players, and for some reason I'll lose a lot more in those matches, and I have no idea why. Oh, man, see, I don't think it's gonna go back far enough. I could check in the club chat. I have a picture of it, but again, apparently Zoulan isn't accepting new friend new friend invites. Also, again, what is with the, I guess I just got to click another match because it won't even let me see the stats here, but you can see as the creator icon, I think I did actually win 2 matches with the Zoulan, and again, despite playing Kaze in a matchup where it doesn't really seem like he'd be really good to play Kaze, he's obviously just good at the game, so there's no question about that. And I guess I'll let it play through a little bit. You can see this peak Zoulan gameplay, as it were. Not really one much for commentary. I think we all just played rather well. We obviously didn't do too well at the start trying to take over the zone. So you'll notice I believe it was the rough sets taking down the walls. I think it actually benefited us more once they did have the walls down. just because I'm able to hit more of the Pam shots as well as Byron being long ranged. You can see I don't actually know who Z99 is. Probably someone Zoulan knows. I can't imagine Zoulan usually plays with randoms. Again, hopefully I'm the good random here, so. Again, these weren't easy matches by any means either, but we did end up winning both of these, so. I just wanted to show this off because, again, it's kind of cool, assuming it is the real Zoulan. But at the same time, if you keep playing long enough, you might just get some good players on your team, even if you're playing with randoms. So it just really depends on how far you want to get and how much time you have. But if you give up, obviously you're not going to make it. So. Yeah, so it got to a point where Zoulan was essentially just able to keep rushing up and killing them with the fan. I don't even remember what the attack is called, but the fan blades, her dashing ability, if you will. So, yeah, that was pretty cool, but again, not really too much else going on today anyway, so I don't mind taking a few minutes to show that match off. So again, in the shop, we have 10% from the Supercell store, holiday skins, mecha skins. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing any mecha boxes in the shop right now. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I'm sure there'll be more offers soon, don't you guys worry. Supercell wants that mecha money. Yeah, we have some daily offer for resource skin, don't care too much for that. Daily freebie of 5 credits, as well as 60 XP doublers. Again, really not too much going on today, so as of today I have 60 XP doublers and 209,290 power points. But again, I'm sure these resources will be coming in quite handy once we start getting those buffies. Again, the only rework that I saw that I wasn't completely a fan of was Colt having his reload what the heck was it called? I think was it just called Reload? I'm gonna have to look. It might just literally be called Reloader. Speed Loader. Okay. I was trying to combine the two words into one. So they're changing a Speed Loader into like a slowing shot or something. What character, I'm trying to think, has an ability similar to that? I guess you could say it's similar to Jay Young's, again, I don't know what it's called, Time for a Slow Song. Again, these names are just so specific. Just no way I'm gonna remember it. So it's kind of similar to Time for a Slow Song, but you're playing Colt. So again, he's not gonna be as good as damaging the safe, and I think he's a rather good pick in Heist right now. So I guess you have to enjoy it while you can, because they're pretty stern, I'll say, on moving forward with the reworks, unless people really dislike them. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. In fact, it'll probably make him better in other modes, but at the same time, I'm going to miss the speed loader. I always thought it was fun being able to have practically infinite Colt ammo. But again, the obvious issue is you need to be able to aim with Colt, so then again, it's probably a lot easier to aim with him than someone like Gray, so yeah, other than that, again, let me know what you guys think of the modifiers on Token Run today. Let me know if you think that was the real Zoulan. It seems to be, but again, I'm still not sure. I haven't looked for some reason. And let me know if you're buying anything in the shop. And let me know if you're excited for buffies and the reworks. But other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.